Welcome back everyone, how are you? If you're a bit of a tech head, then you're gonna love today's video. This is the top 10 technologies that are changing the world. Are you guys gonna look back on this video one day and laugh at how terribly wrong I was, or am I gonna seem like some sort of tech prophet? Because that's the thing. Let's find out as we start off at number 10 now with machine learning. Artificial intelligence is increasing at neck-break speed thanks to machine learning. Huge increases in data and computing power means that we may no longer have to tell AI exactly what to do each step of the way. Instead, we simply tell it what we want, for example, recognize a face, and then we give it enough data for it to be able to learn all by itself. It may get it wrong 1,000 times, but eventually the number of mistakes will get down to zero. It's almost an inevitability. Moving on to number 9 now, we have real fake news. Technology has replaced a lot of jobs in the world, but did you ever expect that it could replace jobs in news? Heliograph is the name of a bot that some publications are using to write news articles for them. This is how it works. Editors create narrative templates for the stories, including key phrases. Then they hook up Heliograph to a source of data, and there you have it. A story written entirely by an AI, sometimes with its own opinions and narrative voice. Companies are looking to use this to generate articles covering many smaller stories instead of getting a handful of humans to just spend hours focusing on the big ones. I'm wondering if this may even get to a point where you just searching for a story will instantly create a full article on it for you to read, even if it didn't exist before. If that ever happens, tell everyone it was my idea. At number 8 now, we have self-driving cars. Companies like Google, Uber and Tesla have been developing self-driving cars for years now. Now quite often the progress that these companies are making doesn't end up in mainstream news unless an accident occurs, but successes are happening and they're happening fast. Some experts say that self-driving cars could become a normal sight in some cities by 2022. Moving on to number 7 now, we have CGI. Every year people go to the movies and marvel at how much CGI seems to be progressing. It's been steady improvements for a number of years now, but for those of you that saw Star Wars Rogue One, you'll know that CGI now has the ability to almost perfectly recreate people who never even filmed that scene at all. In that movie, a CGI version of a young Carrie Fisher reprised her role as Princess Leia. Carrie died just a few weeks after the movie's release. People began debating about the ethics of using CGI avatars of people after they die. Others felt there is an even bigger topic to discuss here. What if this CGI gets so good it can create videos of people doing and saying things they never did and they never said? That's a scary thought. At number 6 now, we have drones. For a lot of people, drones are nothing more than a cool thing for videographers to own or people who just love trends. Amazon changed people's perception though when they announced their plans to have delivery drones all over the world one day, shipping almost anything you want to your door within minutes. Some experts actually think renting will become more popular when it comes to drones. People might not bother spending hundreds of dollars to own things that they only use a few times a year when they could just rent it for a few dollars when they need it and have it delivered to their house in minutes. Next up at number 5 now, we have stem cells. Stem cells are cells that can differentiate into other types of cells. They can be found in the likes of bone marrow and blood. It's hoped that they can provide treatment one day for diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's and cancer. Enough stem cells can even be used to grow entire organs for patients without the fear of their bodies rejecting them, as the stem cells will actually come from their own body. At number 4 now, we have augmented reality. Many science fiction works have imagined humans of the future living in some sort of virtual reality, but augmented reality seems to be challenging that idea. Augmented reality is the real world with computer generated information displayed on top in real time. At the moment, headsets are most commonly used to display graphics in front of the person's eyes. In the future though, contact lenses will most likely be the preferred method of display. Moving on to number 3 now, we have cybernetic technology. For most of us, we see amputations as an unfortunate way to save someone's life by removing a part of their body. Amputations may be seen in a whole new light though with the advent of cybernetic technology. Prosthetic limbs are now starting to become better than real ones in some cases. Experts predict that if they become realistic looking as well, people may start to have their own limbs removed in favour of these prosthetic limbs that could make them faster, stronger and fitter in just about every way imaginable. If that happens, will we start to see a divide in society inequality between the rich, who can afford these super bodies, and the poor, who cannot. Next up at number 2 now, we have nanotechnology. This is the manipulation of matter on the atomic or supramolecular level. It has a range of implications, such as making technology faster and devices smaller. It can be used to make materials that perform a lot better than current ones we have. Perhaps the most intriguing use of nanotechnology is the creation of nanobots. It would be small enough to flow through your bloodstream and fight off any diseases or ailments in your body, becoming a sort of artificial immune system. And finally, number 1 now, we have reusable space technology. One of the biggest things that has stopped space travel from being open to the public has been the cost. Space travel has always been an insanely expensive business, and so not commercially viable. That's all changing though with the likes of companies such as SpaceX. Their reusable rockets have helped slash the cost of launching a shuttle into space. It will still remain expensive for a while yet, but eventually space travel could become affordable to the average member of the public. Which one of those are you most looking forward to, and what year do you think they'll be introduced? Are we gonna have flying cars yet? I was told about that when I was a little kid. Still no flying cars. Let me know your thoughts on everything we've talked about today. Thank you as always for watching. My name's Danny Burke, and I will see you all in the next video.